Out of Focus is brought to you by Garage Build. Submit your build, share your passion. Powered by Dennis Kirk.
My name is Llanes. I'm from Coppertop Garage, and this is my 59 Panhead FL. Well, Coppertop Garage is, you've been there, it's a 15 by 10, pre-built shed. And now I've grown to a second building, which is my garage. And I'm about to get evicted pretty soon. But so I work out of the back of my house and I do as much as I can there. I mean, it's tight, cramped space, but you know what? I have the luxury of walking out, just going to my backyard, going in my little shop and shutting the world out for a few hours a day and doing my thing, it's great. Well, this bike, I got it from a friend of mine who bought this bike, and when he bought the bike, it was in a totally different configuration and it wasn't running. He didn't have a title, didn't have a bunch of stuff. He was so fed up that he just goes, look, Ray, just give me something that runs, that looks nice, and I'll let you do whatever you do. When I got it, I was just supposed to get it started, and I told him, I said, hey man, why don't I just build you something out of this? Because it was a disaster. So he let me go free reign on it, and this is what I came up with for him. This guy had originally bought a different bike, and the motor was supposed to be rebuilt. So he never was able to get it started. So when he brought it to my house, I got it running, but it just continuously kept fouling plugs, and it was oil fouled, and it just needed I just needed to do a complete rebuild on that motor. So I did a complete rebuild on the motor. And it's a nice fresh rebuild, but yeah, it wasn't running at the time that he brought it to me. Okay, so this is a Cole Foster tank. It's just slightly modified on the way that I mounted it. I did inside tabs. It mounts more directly on the frame. But it's basically just a Cole Foster, like aftermarket tank that's being sold. And custom horseshoe oil tank, factory Panhead squish pipe style exhaust that I adapted just a megaphone to, Moon Eyes air cleaner. I try to use as much factory stuff as I can, just modified a little bit, but factory floorboards and brake system. And I did some stainless inlays on the frame here. It was due to a frame flaw, and I just wanted to reinforce it, so had it done that way. Oh, Adam Croft did this seat. He does great work. He's out of Illinois. Adam Croft, you can hook him up at Croft Leatherworks. I like very clean lines and just kind of almost minimalistic, using as much factory, correct parts that get massaged a little bit, and just creating something that's clean with clean lines and just not over, I don't need a whole bunch of stuff on my bikes. Just the most rewarding part was watching a look on his face when he came for Bike Week this past year, looked at this bike and jumped on it. And I saw him go down the road riding his bike, and just a smile on his face. He had a title, he had a tag, and he had a beautiful running motorcycle. That was a reward for me. This is Llanes from Coppertop Garage from Ormond Beach, Florida, and you're watching Shop Talk.